Hello everyone, how are you all? So welcome to my channel Krishna Singh De. Thank you for all the love you people give me and watching my videos. So today we are going to start with the third part of writing off discount on issue of debentures. When we write off discount on issue of debentures, how to deal with this? There can be lump sum redemption of debentures. The debentures can be redeemed in installment. Debentures, the company can decide to write off discount or loss on issue of debenture over the life debentures, or it can decide to write off discount on issue of debenture in the year of redemption itself. So we have seen different cases in the previous class, and one question particularly was left. So today we will be solving that question. Let me share the screen with you. So here we are. This last question was left. In the previous video, we had done 4 questions and the last question was left. So the question says, on 1st April 2016, Matthew Limited issued 10,000. How many number of debentures, students? 10,000 debentures are issued. 9% debenture. The name of the debenture is 9% debenture and the face value is 100. These are issued at a discount of 5%. Means company has issued these debentures at rupees 95. So 5 rupees is the loss, or we can say this is a discount on issue of debenture. And redeemable at a premium. So at the time of redemption, company is paying to the debenture holder for each debenture 105 rupees. So again, this 5 rupees is loss on issue of debenture. So if we talk about the total loss which a company is going to suffer, total capital loss is rupees 10 per debenture. So when I find out what is the total loss, so total loss on issue of debenture will be rupees 10 multiplied by the number of debentures which company has issued. Company has issued 10,000 debentures. So the total loss suffered by the company is 1 lakh rupees. Okay. So this is the total amount of loss which a company is suffering, and it is a capital loss. It has to be written off if any balance available in security premium reserve or capital reserve or general reserve. If nothing is available, always we'll write it off from the statement of profit and loss. Let us go ahead and see how company is going to redeem the debentures. So in this question, the company is redeeming debentures in lot, and these lots are not equal. Unequal lots are there. So on 31st March 2018, the company is going to redeem 1,000 debentures. Now let me make a timeline over here and explain to you that how it is going. On 1st April 2016, the company issued debenture. So this year will end on 31st of March 2017. In this year, nothing happened. No debentures are redeemed. Okay, so I'll put a cross mark over here just for your understanding that no debentures are redeemed. Now in next year, which is starting just after this date, which is starting from 1st April 2017, this year will end on 31st of March 2018. Here on this particular date, some debentures are redeemed. How many debentures are redeemed? Over here, the 1,000 debentures are redeemed. So students understand that now 9,000 debentures are left for redemption. Now, next year, the year starts from 1st April 2018, and it will obviously end on 31st of March 2019. On this date also, company redeemed how many debentures? Company redeemed 2,000 debentures. Okay, so I had 9,000 debentures. Now I have redeemed 2,000 more debentures. So how many debentures are left? I have got 7,000 debentures. So company has 7,000 debentures outstanding. Now from 1st April 2019 to 31st of March 2020, nothing happened. But on 31st of March 2020, again company redeemed. And how many debentures are redeemed? 3,000 debentures are redeemed. Now again, a new financial year is starting from 1st April 2020, which is stopping or finishing at 31st of March 2021. And on this date, company has redeemed the remaining debentures of 4,000. Okay, now only 4,000 debentures were outstanding, and these debentures are also redeemed on this date. So this is the whole timeline. You don't have to make it. It is just for your understanding. Okay, so now understand one thing. First of all, we'll have to do the calculation which we have done in the previous questions, where we calculate that how company is going to write off this discount. You can read further, and the question says that the company is going to redeem this debentures, loss on issue of debenture over the life of the debentures. Let us read further what is written over here. Prepare loss on issue of debenture account. Okay, they are asking us for the ledger accounts, debenture accounts, and premium on redemption of debenture account for 3 years. For 3 years, they are asking us these 3 accounts. Number 1, debenture loss on issue of debenture. Number 2, debenture account, and number 3, premium on redemption of debenture. These 3 accounts for 3 years they are asking us to make. Company decided to write off loss on issue of debenture during the life of debenture. So during the life of debenture means right from here till here they are going to write off. Means this is your year 1, this is your year 2, this is your year 3, this is your year 4, and this is year 5. So in 5 equal installments, the company will write off discount on issue of debenture. Sorry, I should not say equal installment because that we will have to find out. So let us start doing with the calculations first of all. So we are doing the calculation of discount oblique loss. It is loss on issue of debenture to be written off. So first of all, I will write year end. And what is my year end? It is 31st March 2017. My first year end will be on 2017. The next year end will be on 31st March 2018. After this, my year end will be on 31st of March 2019. After this, my year end is going to be on 31st March 2020. And the last year end is 31st March 2021. Debentures outstanding. So for debentures outstanding, I'll write, see in the year 1, when company issued debenture on 1st April 2016, you can see the date over here, it is written on 1st April 2016, company issued the debenture, but in the year of issue, company did not redeem any debenture. So how many debentures will be outstanding? Whole 10,000 debentures will be outstanding over here. So I will write over here 10,000 because none of the debentures are redeemed. Next year also, because the debentures are redeemed at the end of the year, I am not going to write reduce any number over here, which we have already discussed in the previous classes. So I'm going to write still 10,000 rupees, 10,000 number of debentures only over here. Next year, I'm going to write down 9,000. How this 9,000? Because on the closing of the previous financial year, the company had redeemed 1,000 debentures. So that 1,000 I'll show over here because it was on the last day of the year. Now, over here, again, I'm going to show the reduced amounts. Now I had 9,000 debenture. Out of that 9,000, company had again redeemed 2,000 debentures. So I'll write, deduct 2,000 from here and I'll write 7,000 debentures over here. After this, company had redeemed debentures of debentures of 3,000. 3,000 debentures were redeemed. 3,000 number of debentures were redeemed, students. So here, my outstanding number of debentures remains 4,000. Remember that we had discussed in previous 2 classes that whenever the company is redeeming the debenture on the day of redemption, that is the last date of the financial year, we do not write anything. We show the reduced number of debenture in the next year. So debentures outstanding we have calculated. Now we have to make a ratio of this ratio because it is not divisible by anything else. So I will take it as it is 10, 10, 9, 7, and 4. Once I have made this ratio, the total of this has to have to calculate. So this is 20, 40. The total is coming to be 40. Now I will write off amount to be written off, amount of discount, amount of loss to be written off. For that, first of all, I will write down over here what is amount of loss. So number 1 is discount on issue of debenture, which is rupees 5 multiplied by total number of debentures, which are 10,000 debentures. So my total is coming to be 50,000. Next is premium on redemption of debenture, which is also called loss. I will write loss over here. Loss on issue of debenture. This is also 5 rupees. It is 5% of 100 rupees. So this comes to 5 rupees. Rupees 5 multiplied by 10,000 debentures. So this also comes to be 50,000. So this 50 and 50 total makes to 1 lakh rupees. So my total loss on issue of debenture, students, is rupees 1 lakh. Now I'm going to write off this loss over here year by year from statement of profit and loss. So first I'm going to write over here 1 lakh into 10 divided by 40. I'll do the calculations later. First, let me write down 1 lakh into 10 multiplied by 40. Again over here, 1 lakh multiplied by 9 divided by 40. And over here, it is 1 lakh into 7 divided by 40. And over here, it is 1 lakh into 4 divided by 40. Now, let me calculate these amounts. What are these? So 1 lakh divided by 40 multiplied by 10, it is 25,000. So year 1, company is going to write off 25,000 from statement of profit and loss. Year 2 also, company is going to write off 25,000 from statement of profit and loss. Year 3, company is going to write off 22,500, and year next year, company is going to write off 17,500 rupees, and after this, company is going to write off 10,000 rupees. So like this, company is going to write off various amounts. Now, what do we have to do? The company, the question has asked us to prepare 3 different ledger accounts. What are that? First of all, we have to prepare loss on issue of debenture. You can see the requirement. Loss on issue of debenture account has to be prepared. First of all, loss on issue of debenture account, and premium on redemption of debenture account. So let us do, and all these accounts are asked for 3 years. So first ledger account I'm going to prepare over here, loss on issue of debenture account. Date, particulars, JF and amount. Here also same. Be very careful with the format. Don't forget to make the format, otherwise you will lose marks. So loss on issue of debenture, since it is a loss, it is a nominal account and it will have a debit balance. So first entry, what I'm going to do on 1st April 2016, I'm going to write loss on issue of debenture. So loss on issue of debenture account will be debited, and on the credit side there will be 2 things. See, remember the entry which will pass, just for your understanding, I will pass the entry over here. What entry do we pass? We pass this entry, debenture application and allotment account. I will erase this. If you want, you can write it down just for your understanding. Debenture application and allotment account gets debited. Then loss on issue of debenture account debited. Loss on issue of debenture, this account also gets debited. And on the credit side, you write whatever it is, 9% debenture account, and you also write one more liability is created, that is premium on redemption. So in this, 5% belongs to, means 50,000 belongs to the debenture, because you do not write on the credit side the reduced value. You always write on the credit side the face value of debenture, but this 50,000 belongs to that loss which is discount on issue of debenture, and another 50,000 over here, it belongs to the premium on redemption of debenture. So how I'm going to pass the entry over here when I post it into ledger? I will write over here to 9% debenture account. 9% debenture account I'm going to write over here, and the amount will be 50,000 rupees. And one more thing I'm going to write, which is belonging to the premium on redemption of debenture. So I'll write premium on redemption of debentures. this is also equal amount 50,000 rupees. So like this, I will show the bifurcation that 50,000 belongs to the loss which company is facing at the time of issue of debenture because it is issuing the debentures on discount, and another 50,000 company will face at the time of redeeming the debentures because company is going to redeem the debentures at premium. So this bifurcation has to be written over here, students. And after this, what are you going to do? You are going to write off this loss, and this account is asked for 3 years. So in the current year, in 2017, you are redeeming, writing off this discount from statement of profit and loss account. So this will be, date will be 31st March 2017, and over here you will write by statement of P&L. And the amount is going to be what we have calculated above over here in this table, which is 25,000. Okay, so 25,000 rupees you are going to write off in year 1, in the year of issue. Now remaining amount will go on the same date as balance. So we'll write over here balance carried down, and the balance carried down will be 1 lakh rupees minus 25,000. So this is going to be 75,000. Like this, for year 1, I will close my account, which is 1 lakh rupees. I have closed my account over here, 1 lakh rupees. Now I go to the next year. My next year starts from 1st April 2017. Over here, first of all, I will copy down the balance, which is my opening balance of last year's closing balance will become opening balance. No other entry is going to come on the debit side. We are just simply going to pass another entry on the year end for writing of discount on issue of debenture or loss on issue of debenture by statement of P&L. Again, you will write off, and this time also according to the table we had written off 25,000. Let me show you quickly. Over here you can refer that 25,000 we have written off the loss. So this is also written off. Again, on the same date we are going to write down what is the balance of loss on issue of debenture. So over here I will write balance carried down, and now this time my balance will be left 50,000 rupees in the loss on issue of debenture account, and I will close the account over here. I have to make this account for 3 years, so I will again make it for the 3rd year, and on the 3rd year my account will start from 1st April 2018. Over here I am going to write to balance brought down, and my balance brought down will be 50,000 rupees. And on 31st of March 2019, students, I am going to write by statement of P&L, by statement of profit and loss, and again I will write off the amount this year. What is the amount this year? We can refer to the table, and it is 22,500. So we are going to redeem 22,000. We are going to write off, 22,500, and the remaining amount will go as a balance. So 50,000 minus 22,500 will be 27,500. This is my balance carried down. I do not have to make the account further. The account is not yet closed. It has a balance, but the question's requirement was to make this account for 3 years. So I made this account for 3 years only. Now, I hope you understood what we have done. The first entry was recording the discount or loss on issue of debenture through 2 different accounts, that is 9% debenture account and premium on redemption of debenture. Then in first year, we wrote off discount on issue of debenture. Second year also we did writing off, and third year also we did writing off. After first year, in all the years, in consecutive years, till the 5th year, only the entry for writing off and writing down the balance brought down will be there. Now, let us make another account which is asked by question, that is 9% debentures account. You are making 9% debentures account. So see where debenture account appeared in entry number 2, the debenture account appeared, and in entry number 2, we had written, if you remember, if you have noted down, refer to that entry again. The entry was debenture application and allotment account debit, loss on issue of debenture account debit, 9% debenture account, to premium on redemption of debenture account. So here are 2 things which we will have to write. Let me make the format first. Date, particulars, amount, JF column is also there. Debenture is a liability account. Okay, any debenture account is a liability account. So obviously it will have a debit balance, it will have a credit balance on the credit side. On 1st April 2016, the debentures were issued. So over here, I am going to write two things will come, students. Be very careful over here. Debenture application and allotment account. And amount over here will be 95,000 students. Why 95,000 students? Because debentures were issued on discount. But in debenture account, always the face value is going to go. That is why over here, I will write by loss on issue of debenture also. Loss on issue of debenture, which was 5,000 rupees. Sorry. It was 50,000 and the above was not 95,000. It was 9,50,000 rupees. 9,50,000 because the total amount of debenture was 10,000 multiplied by 100, 10 lakh rupees. Now, in the first year, on the last date of the first year, what is happening? On 2017, 31st March 2017, you are just simply writing down balance carried down because you did not redeem any number of debenture in this year. So 10 lakh rupees is going to come over here and then we'll simply close this account with 10 lakh rupees. Now, in the next year, on 1st of April 2017, you are going to copy down the balance first of all, 2017, 1st April of 2017, you are going to copy down the balance first of all. So balance brought down is 10 lakh rupees. So you have written over here 10 lakh rupees and students in this year on 31st of March, some debentures are redeemed. What are that number of debentures? 1,000 debentures are redeemed. So 1,000 multiplied by 100. Remember that there are two liabilities we have created. So premium on redemption of debenture account has will have a separate balances and over here you are going to write down only the face value of debentures which you are paying to the debenture holder. So for 1,000 debenture you are going to pay to the debenture holder 1,000 multiplied by 100 means you are going to pay them 1 lakh rupees. So debenture holders account you will write over here, but you are not going to write the entire amount which you are paying to the debenture holder, but you are writing only the face value of debenture which is 1 lakh rupees. It means still 9 lakh rupees are balance. Okay, so over here I'm going to write to balance carried down which is 9 lakh rupees, students, and my total will be 10 lakh. Now in the next year, I will first of all on 1st April 2018, I will first of all copy down the balance, which is my balance brought down and which is 9 lakh rupees. Okay, so 9 lakh rupees I'm going to copy down over here. After that, in this year also, we have redeemed some number of debentures. Let us go back to the question and see what are the number of debentures we have redeemed. So in this year, the question says the debentures of 2,000 are redeemed. Okay, in first year, no redemption took place, but in the second year, the redemption took place. Okay, second year we have done, the redemption has taken place. And in the third year also the redemption is taking place. So third year 2,000 debentures are being redeemed. So over here I will write debenture holders account. Again, remember over here you just have to write down the face value of debenture. You will not write the amount of premium which you are paying to them. That will go to premium on redemption of debenture account. Over here you are paying to the debenture holders 2 lakh rupees. So the remaining amount will go to the balance. So balance carried down on this date will be 7 lakh rupees. Okay, 7 lakh rupees is going to come over here and my account will have a balance of 7 lakh and I'll close my account by totaling it. So question had asked us to make debenture account only for 3 years. That is why we are stopping it over here, but it will go further until the debenture balance becomes 0. It has to be prepared, means for the 5 years it has to be prepared. Now we are done with the 2 accounts which question asked us. Number 1, loss on issue of debenture account we have done, and the second one, debentures account. Okay, now the next account is asked premium on redemption of debenture. This is again a liability in the nature. Let us prepare this premium on redemption of debenture account. It is a liability, students, in the nature. That is why it also will have a credit balance. So let us prepare the format first. Date, particulars, general folio, amount, again, date, particulars, general folio, and amount. Debit side, credit side. So first of all, on 1st April 2016, I am going to record this premium on redemption of debenture, because on that day, when you pass your second entry, students, just remember what is the second entry. Second entry is debenture application and allotment account debit, loss on issue of debenture account debit to 9% debenture to premium on redemption of debenture. So you have just created a liability on the date of issue. You will write over here, by loss on issue of debenture account, by loss on issue of debenture account. And how much amount you're going to write? You're going to write over here 50,000 rupees. How this 50,000 rupees came? That is 10,000 debentures of 100 rupees each multiplied by 5%. Like this 50,000 figure came. Now, have you written off this somewhere? No, this is a liability created and it will be paid to the debenture holders at the time of redemption. So did we do any redemption in the end of first year? No, at the end of first year, no redemption was done. So only the balance is going to come over here. Balance carried down, the same amount, 50,000 rupees will come over here and we will close the account. The redemption of debentures started from the second year, students. So we will start from the second year. On the second year, first of all, it is a liability, so it will have a credit balance. We will copy down the opening balance, and the opening balance will be by balance brought down 50,000 rupees. After this, in this year, we have redeemed debentures of 1,000 rupees. So on the debentures of 1,000 rupees, you have paid the premium to the debenture holders at the rate of 5%. So on this date, you are going to pay to the debenture holder. So here you are going to write down debenture holders account, and amount will be 1,000 debentures of rupees 100 each multiplied by 5%. So how much are you going to the debenture holder? You are going to redeem the debentures of 1 lakh rupees and you are paying 5% of this as premium. So 5,000 rupees is paid to the debenture holder and remaining is still a liability. So over here, I'm going to write balance carried down. The remaining 45,000 is still my liability, which has to be paid to the debenture holders in the coming year. So 50,000 like this, I'm closing my account. Now I'm going to the third year, and in third year, again, first of all, I'm going to write down the opening balances. Opening balance is going to be by balance carried down, brought down 45,000. In this year, the company is redeeming the debentures of 2,000. Okay, so here on 31st of March 2020, I will write down to debenture holders account. And the number is 2,000 debentures of rupees 100 each multiplied by 5%. So 2 lakh rupees multiplied by 5%. So this is 10,000 rupees. So going to pay 10,000 rupees to the debenture holder as premium on redemption of debenture, and the remaining amount will be your balance carried down. So the remaining amount will have to be written over here as 35,000. Which is still a liability to be settled in the coming year. Debentures life is still 5 years. So in another years, you're going to write off this. So we have prepared this account also for 3 years. I hope this is clear to you. For this, your journal entry should be very strong, students, so that you can prepare these all ledger accounts. Let me show you. If you have not written, you can pause over here and write down. So I'll just reduce the size over here so that you can see the entire question on your screen. Let's see, first of all, what we did. We made this working note where we have calculated what is the amount of discount or issue of debenture to be written off in each year. For in 5 years, company is writing off discount on issue of debenture. After that, we have made loss on issue of debenture account for 3 years as required by the question. Each year, we are writing off 25,000, 25,000, and 22,500 rupees from statement of profit and loss. Then we show debenture account for 3 years as required by the question. So first year, it had a balance of 10 lakh rupees. Next year, it became 9 because the company redeemed 1 lakh rupees debentures. Another year, company redeemed 2 lakh rupees debenture and the balance became 7 lakh. Then the last account we prepared, premium on redemption of debenture. This is again a liability account. It had a credit balance, and then company started paying off to the debenture holder from the second year onwards. So on the second year, when the redemption for 1,000 debentures was done, company paid 5,000 rupees to the debenture holder as an extra amount, which is premium. And in the third year, company paid extra amount to the debenture holder on redemption of 2,000 debenture, and that extra amount was 10,000 rupees. So like this, for 3 years, we have prepared premium on redemption of debenture account as well. Okay, I hope this is clear, and these kind of questions are important, students, so please practice it. Okay, so we'll meet in the next video. Till then, do not forget to share, subscribe, and like the video. If you are happy with these, you share with other people, and we'll come up with more videos on the topics which are going to be important for your upcoming exam in the next one. Till then, have a great day. Bye.